Securities offered through Lucia Securities LLC.
Welcome, Facebook. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Now there are even more
30
ways
seconds
to stay on top of the latest business news. Just log on to our website at business1110ktek.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at KTEK Houston or listen to us 24/7 on the FM dial at 96.1 FM. No more searching for the latest business news. We've made it easy to keep track of your portfolio. Business 1110 FM 96.1 KTEK Alvin, Houston.
The following program does not necessarily represent the views or
But we know
opinions
it
of
should.
the staff, management, or ownership of
We
the
all know it
station.
should.
It's time
Always
to get
say
on
that.
the right path with Right Path Real Estate Radio.
You just
with
got to
Tom
speak the
Perry.
truth.
I
Get
hear
the
you.
answer to your question that's keeping you from taking action and succeeding today.
Welcome to the show. Hey, good morning, Ginger. Good morning, Mary. Morning, Michael. What's up, Andy, Ginger?
Get ready. The guide that will put your fears behind you is on the air now. Taking calls at 713-785-1817. Toll free 877-881-0271. Now here's your host, Tom Perry.
Hot mics.
Hey, welcome to the show, Right Path Real Estate Radio. This is Build Your Team Tuesday. It is Tuesday, November 28th, the last Tuesday of the month. I want to get right to the phone line. I've got Robert Orfino with JB Funding on our hotline calling in from, I assume you're in LA today, right?
I am in Southern California. That is correct. Good morning, Tom.
That's right. You guys get technical. LA versus, it's kind of like us with, hey, I'm actually in Spring Valley or Spring Branch or Memorial or Katy, but it's all really Houston, right? But you Southern California guys, y'all are a little bit more territorial with your geography, right?
It's just so hard to drive to another area, so we just call it our own.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not just like, because it doesn't sound quite as cool when you say, hey, I'm going from northern LA to like central LA, right?
No.
Yeah, right. All right, well, I want to get right into, you're with JB Funding, which is jbfundservices.com. Phone number 800-901-0809, so that's 1-800-901-0809. Tell me what JB Funding does and what you want our listener audience to know about you guys.
So we're a company that helps investors and entrepreneurs create crowd funds for their projects and their businesses. And in the Houston market, we have a fund for real estate investors to use our investors' money to do a gap funding or a second or mezzanine funding, depending on what you call it, on their flips. And so we're able to really leverage the market, leverage experts in the market, really sort of cherry pick some of the deals that we want to do and protect our investors, making sure that their money is going into the best possible deals in that marketplace.
So I know that, I always try and keep in mind that we have a lot of new listeners every single day, and you're using some technical terms like gap funding and mezzanine funding, and can you define some of those things for us?
Sure. So when folks are going to go flip a house, and let's say they have a house that's worth $500,000 in Cinco Ranch, and they picked it up for $240 because there was some flood damage, and it needs $80,000 worth of work. Let's just call it $60. So it's $300,000 on a $500,000 house. It's a great deal.
Yeah, they're in 60 cents on the dollar, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah, 60 cents on the dollar, right? And these are some of the deals we're looking at every single day. And the hard money lender, the main finance vehicle for that project, is never going to give them the full 300 plus the loose change that they need to complete the project. And so there's on that 300,000, the flipper may need to bring another $50,000 to $60,000, and that's known as the gap. And we basically fill the gap with our investors' funds.
So where some people would bring a partner or something like that to bring the funding, and give up half the deal in order to do that, you guys y'all work it different than that. Y'all are gonna partner with them, but it's gonna be funded in a different structure, right?
Yeah, we're actually gonna be partners. We're gonna form a business together, and with the single purpose to flip that house and make a profit. And we're going to help them all along the way and do whatever we can to make that project go as fast as possible and as profitable as possible.
You
So
know-
we're actually true partners on the deal.
You know, one of the things that I've never liked about a partnership is when one person brings the money and that's all they do, and they get half the deal just for the money. What I love about you guys is that you bring the money, but you also bring experience, expertise. You're actively involved. It's almost like you're like a mentor or a trainer, and you're really kind of holding their hand through the process to make sure that, you know, a lot of the costly mistakes that would cost people a lot of profit on the deal, you make sure that kind of, you're really building in the safety and security so that someone can't lose money on a deal like that.
That's correct. We really do play a very active role. Just yesterday we were talking, we went over some sourcing, where we were going to find some flooring and tile and doors and things like that, and just working out the best deal possible so that, again, we can make those projects profitable. So we get into the minutia when we need to.
Okay, so you help people that are looking for money in terms of investors that want to get active in terms of buy, fixing, and flipping. So if someone's, you know, we've always said is, hey, it's hard to get, you know, a deal going if you've got no money, no job, no credit. But what you do is you help bridge that gap. So for somebody that wants to get started in flipping, this is something they watch the TV shows, things like that. They go, man, that's something I think would be great to do instead of, you know, my job, right? And you guys are the ones that can bridge that gap to get people started. So just need to go to jbfundservices.com, 1-800-901-0809 to get that process started. Now, that's on the investor side, the person who wants to actually do the buy, fixing, and flipping. But you can also help other people out as well that don't want to be actively involved in flipping. Tell me about that.
Sure. So we've actually brought in a number of people in the last week or so that are very happy with the way our fund is structured. And so we're looking for investors who are going to it's a very passive investment. It's an investment into our 506C, which is a type of crowd fund that's regulated by the SEC. And those folks were looking to come in, and we offer a 9% preferred return, which means once we pay the fund's expenses, the next 9% goes to the investors who put their money in, and then we split the rest, which is also known as a waterfall. And all that means is a profit split. So if we do very, very well, we split the profit with our money investors 50%. So that 9% can go to 12 or 13. We're coming up on our first year of data, so we're going to have some good numbers in the first quarter. We're very excited about it. But we are offering a 9% preferred and 50% of the profit on the fund, which is, you know, quite unheard of, but it was something that we really wanted to do in that Houston marketplace. So it's not for every investor. This fund is for accredited investors only. An accredited investor is someone who makes $200,000 a year as an individual, or $300,000 a year in a household, or has $1 million in assets, not including their primary residence. So a lot of folks who've got large 401ks and accounts like that who are looking for better returns are typically the folks that we're having conversations with.
So this is someone that's looking for safety and security and people that are typically sitting in cash right now, or people that might be sitting in a 401k or an IRA that's in a you know, the S&P right now is at record highs, right? And so
Yep.
if it were going to go in 20% in one direction or the other, I mean, it could go 20% up or it could go 20% down. You know, it always kind of scares me when the market's at record peaks. And I know that, you know, we can say, well, we never believed that it would get this high. It can certainly go higher. And, you know, I know that people climb Everest, and I guess they could bring a ladder with them and go a little bit higher than the peak of Everest. But Everest is about as high as you can go, and there's only one way to go from there, and that's down. and where the market is right now, I mean, what scares me the most is not the price where the market is. It's the valuation for what you're getting for what you're paying. I think people can look at the returns that are potential, and one of the things I see with investors that people struggle with the most is evaluating risk. And so how much risk are you taking on for the amount of reward that you're getting? And so if someone's looking for a 9% preferred with a waterfall, and those, again, technical terms, but you're actually, essentially what you're doing is you're partnering with the fund for the people that are funding the fund, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
So, and you said that you don't really have, you're coming up on the first year, don't really have data yet, and I know that past performance doesn't equal future results, but you're saying that 9% could easily become 10, 11, or 12%.
That's correct. And I'll just touch on one thing. There is no guarantee in any investment. Right?
Absolutely.
The closest thing we have is a T-bill, right?
Yeah.
That's at 2.25%. So that's the closest thing you have. We've identified all the known risks, right? Are there unknown risks? There always are. We've identified it, and we've mitigated as much of the risk as we possibly can before we invest anyone's money.
So if I wanted to get more information about putting money into the fund, is there a minimum amount that someone needs to put in?
Yeah, it's a $25,000. Our average investment, I think, is a little over 115, about 117.5 or something like that. But it's a minimum of $25,000, and the average investor is putting in about $100,000.
Okay. And is there a maximum I can put in?
Yes, there is a maximum. It's $600,000.
Okay, so can't put more than 600, can't put less than 25, have to be an accredited investor. If you don't know what an accredited investor is, then you there's a strong possibility you're not one, right?
Or you're very comfortable with your life and you're just moving right on through to retirement. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. So the best way to find out more information about that program, if you want to bring money to the fund, it's jbfundservices.com. That's 1-800-901-0809. That's 1-800-901-0809. You know, it's amazing to me. I see a ton of people that have money sitting in cash, earning less than 1%. You probably know that on a worldwide basis that even, banks in Switzerland, for example, have negative interest rate. It actually costs money every month that you have in it. So if you wanted to be able to get 9% backed by real estate, real estate that's being bought at a discount. You want to get more information, get a prospectus. I assume that's what they can get as a prospectus on the fund. Is that correct?
Yes.
So just either go to the website jbfundservices.com or call 1-800-901-0809, 1-800-901-0809. Hey, Robert, it's been great having you on the show.
Thanks a lot, Tom. Take care.
All right, have a great day. You listen to Right Path Real Estate Radio. See you on the other side of the break.
Mike's off.
Is getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree. Single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make.
All right, so I'm going to switch over to the
Services
benchmark
offers a
screen, and then
9%
I'm going to
return and
go
up to a 30%
take care of something.
Foundation.
Call us today,
foundation check is next?
281-912-0906,
That's what I meant.
Foundation check,
That's what I meant.
Or visit our website, jbfundservices.com.
Yeah, so so I've got that up on Facebook now, and then I will. I'm gonna go take care of something real quick, and I'll be right
you got
back.
lots of time.
Yeah,
all right, bye.
Perfect. All right, thanks.
You don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started NextGen Appraisals. NextGen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give NextGen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties, whether it's a flip, rehab, or a rental rehab. No more managing it yourself. No more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992.
As a real estate investor, you rely on your property inspector to determine the current condition of the home and your potential return on investment from an investor's point of view. Principal Inspections was founded by investor Jeremy Humphrey to do just that. Principal Inspections works from the investor's point of view, providing affordable, fast, quality inspections with information pertinent to investors while not clouding the report with unnecessary details. Principal Inspections will save you time and money. Call Principal Inspections 832-684-5516 or online at principalinspections.com. License number 21264.
Taxes. Just the sound of that word makes people cringe. At Anderson Advisors, we provide tax reduction through asset protection for real estate investors throughout the country. Our unique philosophy has CPAs, lawyers, bookkeepers, and estate planners with one common goal, helping you, the real estate investor. Check us out today at AndersonAdvisors.com, and don't forget to tell us you heard about us at Right Path Real Estate.
Selecting a foundation company and their product for repair is a lot like a game of chance. You simply don't know what you're going to get. The foundation repair industry as a whole doesn't carry a license, nor is it regulated. However, Foundation Check utilizes professional engineers to review all of our files to give you the best foundation analysis in today's market. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825, or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com.
Did you know that there are over $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S.? Imagine if you could use someone's IRA to fund all of your deals. Well, you can. Quest IRA is based locally here in Houston, Texas. At Quest IRA, we offer retirement accounts that can be used to invest in real estate, promissory notes, private entities, and much more. Many of our clients loan money from their IRAs to fund real estate deals all over the country. We don't sell any investments or give advice. However, we do hold free networking events, weekly educational classes, and free consultations with an IRA specialist. For more information, visit our website at questira.com or call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs. To tap into the $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S., call Quest IRA at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or go to our website, questira.com.
This is Business 1110.
Call Tom at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook Live at facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. We are a call-in show. Got a great guest if you've got any questions about Foundation. I'm joined by the owner of Foundation Check. Welcome to the show.
Yep, Tom, good to be back.
Yeah. So we're talking on the break and during the changeover. You've got some changes coming up for 2018. Going to come out with some new products.
Yeah, I mean, just for customer demand more than anything. We've had the same report, we've had the same engineering background and same inspection process now since 2009.
Yeah, perfect.
And that's that report is an incredible report. However, just talking to some clients, some customers, predominantly landlords, or some clients that are going to be in their home for a long time,
right,
that are not in the process of selling their home,
right,
that don't need that stamped engineered letter, and they say, hey, Brendan, I want a more cost-effective approach. I want your opinion, what's going on, that I can get in and get out. So for 2018, we're hoping to roll out what's called an express report.
Okay.
We come out, we do the same analysis, we do the same, the drawing to scale. We look at the same factors that is going on. We go back into the office. We do the same AutoCAD drawing. We run the systems we run all that through calculations through a software package.
Right.
And we still have the same analysis. It's just that you don't have the 2 to 3 day wait period.
So no engineer stamp is really all. So you're saying, hey, look, if you'll go through the same process and just skip the step of an engineer stamp, then it's going to save me some money.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, that engineers, these guys are licensed guys.
Yeah, right. Sure.
They're owed a fee.
You're right.
That's what it is.
Well, they have a cost for E&O insurance and all of that. So
Sure.
and every time they put their license on the line, so you're just basically going to get everything in terms of the same recommendation, same report, same analytics, same process, except no engineer putting his license on the line.
That's correct. And
great for buy and hold landlords, great for people that are brand new as investors that are looking at, hey, buy, no buy decision.
Sure.
And then because maybe you're analyzing like 3 separate properties. Maybe you do the low end report on the 3 and then you buy one of those, and then can you just pay the extra fee and get the stamp? Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's kind of the,
I love it.
If we do the analysis up front and you say, hey, Brendan, I do want to go ahead and get this slab certified.
Right. Sure.
Go ahead and send it back into the engineer so they can review it, give me a certified slab, and then we go from there. So that it's just a customer demand. It's a request that we're getting. And
the angle that I see on this, what I love, this is the thing that when we're sitting down with home sellers and, we're analyzing what their repairs need to be. What I can do for $100,000 is not what a typical homeowner can do for $100,000. Not only because I already have relationships with all those trades, but it's like I'm not a builder, but I have really the same kind of access to, plumbers and electricians and framers and roofers and HVAC folks and all those folks. If you're in this industry, you do a volume, you develop a relationship with those people. So I don't have to call 3 plumbers to get 3 different bids. Sure. And so sometimes we walk through a home seller and say, yeah, you can do all this work yourself and sell your house for more money, but how many foundation bids are you going to have to get? Well, at least 3. How many HVAC bids are you going to have to get? Well, at least 3. How many electrical bids? How many plumbing bids? I mean, you go. How many painting bids? How many sheetrock bids? It's like, wow, that's a lot. Mm-hmm. And even for an investor, if you're brand new as an investor, if you've not developed that team of your trusted partners, you would typically need to get 3 foundation bids. Well, that's where the problem begins, because you're going to get 3 different experts, quote unquote, analysis of what needs to happen. And what I love about y'all's process is y'all don't have a dog in the hunt, so to speak. Correct. In terms of y'all aren't selling foundation repairs, y'all are selling foundation analysis, which I think is huge. I wish that every market that has foundation problems had a foundation check, and I know unfortunately they don't. Okay. It's like I hear over and over again, sure. Wow, we wish we had a fast track in our market, and somebody that really specializes, has integrity, does it right. So let's give out your contact information. It's foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com. Phone number is 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. So you also were talking on the break that you're coming out with another, like 3D modeling.
Yeah,
explain that.
And that'll be maybe later or mid part.
Is this like 3D printing kind of stuff?
No, it's just it is for homeowners or even small business owners to look at their properties, to figure out how their slab is performing relative to the other plots of land around them, relative to their plot alone. That stuff has got to go through experimental stage. We still got to get all that documented.
Got it.
It's just pretty incredible with a lot of the stuff with the 3D cameras nowadays.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
The drone recording they're doing nowadays. There's a lot of stuff that I could see that could factor into our product to make it more precise, to make it faster.
Right.
When we're doing our analysis out in the field. But that'll be a product, like I said, mid to late. We are going to be prepared to roll out, the Express Report, January 1. So, I mean, that is just something that's customer demand more than anything. We are still going to recommend our true standard report,
right?
Which is a full written report, recommendations, pictures, the AutoCAD drawing to scale, and then the stamped engineered letter. I mean, that is really what's, since 2009, since we looked over 1,500 slabs, that report has gotten us, to where we're at now. It's just that we're servicing probably 85% of our clients, but the other 5 or 10% say, hey, Brandon, I just want a little more cost-effective approach, and I don't need the engineered letter to sell my house because I'm not going to be selling in a while.
Right.
And can you help me out?
Right.
And we've not been able to really service it, but like I said, the main report with the Right Path discount is still $650. That's for 3,000 square feet and under.
Okay.
The new report, the Express Report, hopefully we're going to be able to get those turned around in 24 hours. You're going to get the AutoCAD drawing with an opinion letter with a few recommendations. That's it, and that'll be $450.
How much time left?
So there's a substantial price difference.
We have where we at?
We are still
almost 9 minutes, including the commercials.
Got it. All right.
We
right back.
just want this option to be available to our clients, based on some of the feedback that we're getting from them.
Okay. So I want to, since there's so much flooding and all that went on, want to find out your opinion. So some people are deciding to raise their house.
Yep.
And so what's...
Yeah, I mean, our analysis, we don't do much of that.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at it from a cost basis, I've looked into it.
It's expensive.
I'm an investor myself.
Yeah. It's about $25 per foundation square foot is the numbers that I've been coming up with. So you got a 1,500 to 2,000 square foot house. I mean, you're looking at $50,000.
Yeah. And some of the things I've seen have been even much higher than that. That type of engineering, you'd have to go directly to the engineer. That is not us.
Okay.
I did receive a lot of phone calls from Harvey.
I can imagine.
We're looking at your slab's performance at the certain time that it's right now.
Right.
Here, we offer recommendations on how to fix it, whether it's erosion, drainage.
That's the other thing that I love about what y'all are looking at. It's more of a global. You're not saying, hey, this back left corner or this whole left-hand side by the kitchen, it's off by 2 inches. what you're looking at is like, why is it off 2 inches? Right. It's the slope of the ground. It's where the gutters are coming in. It's the slope of the roof. I mean, you're looking at big picture, not only what's the symptom, so to speak. It's almost like a doctor looking at it, that, the doctor can say, yeah, you've got acid reflux, but what's causing the acid reflux? And, where a foundation company is really saying, okay, we'll just raise it 2 inches. If it's low 2 inches, but that's not addressing the underlying, problem. No pun intended, root cause, right? So what I love about y'all's report is you're gonna give big picture. Hey, there's trees over here, and that's creating this problem. And you've got, whatever else it is, because your solution is not just about piers.
Right.
It's about drainage. It's about all kinds of other things as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where the 3D modeling could come into effect in 2018, because we could send out the 3D model to the client and say, look how all this fits together.
Right.
Look how your erosion is causing this to occur on this part of the foundation. That product hasn't going to be developed yet, but we're working on it, and hopefully we'll see where 2018 leads us. So.
Yeah, Ginger is in Amarillo, and she said, "Wishing we had that here for sure." Yeah. Yes, you want to go open a satellite office in Amarillo?
Yeah. Don't they have the Cadillacs?
Yeah.
Or is that Lubbock? Is that the Cadillacs that they have? I can't remember.
I think is that Amarillo or Lubbock? I think it's Lubbock.
It's all
yeah. Once you're in Amarillo, what's the difference? The hop, skip, and a jump away. Yeah. Although Ginger's going like, I don't want to go to Lubbock.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Beat the hell out of Texas Tech, right?
But so we're kind of the Harvey calls have kind of slowed down a little bit from the homeowners. We're kind of going back, and we're seeing a lot of calls from the investor network.
Right.
Like has been our traditional client in the past. We're still got a few trickle in from Harvey, but I think the holidays is starting to kind of factor in a little bit. People still don't have their insurance checks.
Right.
Hopefully when they get their insurance
I'm
checks.
seeing people that are waiting. I mean, it's been like 8 weeks since their adjuster came out, and they still don't know the number from the adjuster yet. And you're like, wow. When you have private flood insurance, different from the federal program, there's guidelines, there's requirements. The insurance company has so many days to get the adjuster out, then the adjuster has so many days to get the report back. FEMA doesn't fall under that. I mean, the National Flood Insurance Program, they've got their own rules, and it's just, wow. People. It's a sad situation, I think, for a lot of people. I'm sure you've walked at because you're an investor also.
We had 13 houses that flood, and we're in the same boat as many of our clients.
Yeah,
we're still going through a lot of the insurance struggles and getting checks in and getting the right funds that are we feel appropriate.
Now 13 sounds like a lot, but that's a percentage of how many total homes do you have? Ballpark
95 doors.
So it's about what 15%, something like that, 17%.
Give or take.
Yeah.
So we're fully occupied besides one. So we're
nice.
Fully up and operational. But I mean, so we just got to get everything ironed out and keep going.
Yeah, that sounds great. So you're listening to Right Path Real Estate Radio. I'm joined live by the owner of Foundation Check. His name is Brandon, and it's foundationcheck.com, 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825.
Do you have cracks in your brick, doors that stick, or sheetrock that's coming apart? Then you may have foundation movement.
Hey, Tom.
Due to our expansive soils in the Houston
area, 4
area,
minutes.
It's probably not a question of if you have movement, but when. Call Foundation
Clint's
Check
on hold.
for a truly independent, unbiased foundation evaluation. Foundation Check has been in business since 2009 and has completed over 1,400 evaluations. We're not in the business of repairing foundations or selling you unnecessary pier work, but we are in the business of evaluating your foundation. Our product is designed for house flippers, landlords, or even owner-occupied properties. Each of our files is reviewed by a licensed engineer. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. Or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes or binders? The agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. We're here for you. Are you a rehabber, wholesaler, buy and hold, or flipper? Bundling your properties on a single policy will help save time and money. Benchmark has been in business for over 10 years, and we insure over 30,000 properties. Contact Benchmark about our exclusive investor package. Call us and let us show you what we can do for you at 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com. That's benchmarkbroker.com. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
Are you expecting to close accurately, on time, and with lots of communication on your home purchase? You've come to the right place. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer with Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Our goal is to give our borrowers and referral partners an amazing experience during the loan process. My team believes in putting people and culture before results. Our company concentrates on building those teams who operate with structure, process, and recognition for going the extra mile for you. This way, we have the energy to make this your best home purchase ever. Give us a call today to find out the simple steps to get started. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, the Hernandez team at Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Jennifer.legacymutual.com or call 713-579-3611. Again, Jennifer.legacymutual.com. We can't wait to consult with you soon. NMLS 514497.
Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. NMLS 514497. As a real estate investor, you rely
1
on
minute.
your property inspector to determine the current condition of the home and your potential return on investment. Principal Inspections was founded by investor Jeremy Humphrey to do just that. Working from the investor's point of view, Principal Inspections will give you turnkey inspections that are high quality, affordable, and focused on information pertinent to investors while not clouding the report with unnecessary details. Founder Jeremy Humphrey comes from a family of real estate investors. He started Principal Inspections for investors because as an investor himself, he experienced the need for fast, quality inspections with information directly pertaining to property condition and potential resale value. Principal Inspections will save you time and money. Call Principal Inspections.
Hey, Tom.
832-684-5516.
Okay, he's making sure you're there. Yeah, 10 seconds.
That's 832-684-5516. Or go online to principalinspections.com. That's principalinspections.com. License number 21264.
This is Business 1110.
Call Tom at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook Live at facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. Want to get right back to the phones. I've got Clint joining us with Anderson Legal and Tax Advisors. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Great. So what part of the country are you in today?
I'm in Washington.
Nice.
Pouring down rain, but I'm getting ready to fly out to Hawaii, so not too bad.
Yeah, that doesn't stink. How long will you be in Hawaii?
I understand it's pouring down rain there. I'll be there for 9 days.
Oh, nice.
Teaching an event.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. So tell me, I know thoroughly what it is you guys do. It was great to meet you in person at the last JET event. And so tell me what it is that you guys do for our listeners.
Yeah, what we do for your listeners is we help them structure their assets in a way that, you know, if anything happens from a legal standpoint, if their tenant decides to bring a lawsuit or if they're involved in a lawsuit, that they're not risking everything they've built up over the years from their real estate investing. And hand in hand with that, we also show the investors how to reduce their taxes through their investing. So if they're, you know, just take it from the standpoint, if you're materially participating in your real estate investing, one of the areas where I see a lot of investors possibly make a mistake is not making an aggregation election on their tax return. And here we are coming up to the end of the year, and we're going to start preparing those returns starting beginning of next year. And if we have active real estate investors that are out there and they're doing a lot of deals, it's something they want to consider and sit down and talk with their professional about. You know, our tax department routinely does that with the clients we work with. But I know a lot of CPAs who aren't real estate investors, you know, they miss the issues that are important. At Anderson, you know, we pick up on those issues because we are real estate investors.
You know, it seems that as a real estate investor, what you're really concerned about, it's almost like it's a three-legged stool. And the first leg of that is liability. You know, as you're growing assets, if you have liabilities from being a landlord or even from just driving your own vehicle, in Texas, we have really strong liability laws. So there's lots of things that can create liability from you, and you want to be able to shield as much as you can from that liability. And then the second thing is you want to reduce your tax burden, but some people reduce their taxes so much that they become unbankable. So then the question becomes, credit management. How bankable are you based on your tax structure and all of that? So it seems like that every individual person's situation is going to be different. And how do you find the best solution for the liability versus taxation versus your bankability? And what's the best way to manage all of those three things? Because it seems like if you do too much of legal tax avoidance, then you make yourself unbankable. But you don't want to pay excess taxes. It's kind of like there's a fine balance in that.
No, absolutely. But first off, we have to start off with what words we use. Tax avoidance, never. Tax minimization.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right. Well, I said legal tax avoidance. I mean, that's which is paying the minimum amount of taxes that you owe. Right. I mean, not avoiding taxes altogether.
Like jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, exactly right. It is one of those. Yeah, it is one of those oxymorons, right?
No, it starts off with asking the right questions. And remember when I was presenting, I talked about that you need to understand where the client is coming from, what the investor's goals are. And I was just recently dealing with a client this week who just thought, hey, I'm going to be buying some properties in Ohio, and should I just set up an LLC to take title of those properties? Well, it's not as easy as that, because you have to understand, are you going to be getting financing, just like you brought up? And if you're getting financing, then obviously it's not going to work to set up an LLC right away, because most lenders will not loan to an LLC for residential real estate because they're going to view that as a commercial loan, unless, of course, you're dealing with private money or a community lender. So knowing the right questions to ask is so important, and that's where a lot of real estate investors run into issues, is that the professionals they consult with do not understand their business. I mean, one of the things that we deal with a lot is privacy protection. I mean, I can make you disappear, and people get excited about that. I don't want anybody to know. I mean, think about this, post-Harvey and all the potentials we have with toxic mold going forwards. I mean, think about putting all those properties you have in separate LLCs, because there's so many individual or news organizations out there reporting on toxic mold post-Harvey. You got the fake New York Times ran a big article on it, CBS ran a show on it. And so these issues are something that real estate investors need to be aware of, and only experienced planners can spot those ahead of time and put together the right type of plan for the investor to ensure that something like that does hit. And of course, insurance isn't going to cover you because it's an environmental contamination, that you haven't risked everything you've built up.
Well, it seems like in healthcare, medicine, and in the law, that those are two areas that having a specialist that really understands your unique situation. I about 2 years ago, I had a herniated disc in my cervical spine, and it's interesting when I went to a GP. He's a doctor, been to medical school. I'm sure he did a surgery residency, knew in general terms, the principles, but he wasn't the kind of guy that I would really want to open me up and do a cervical disc replacement. That's a guy, I actually found the guy that did the first cervical disc replacement in the entire country, the real specialist that has done this. This is all he does day in and day out. This is, don't ask him about, urology. Don't ask him about pediatrics. Don't ask him about radiology. He doesn't know about those things. But if you want to know about cervical disc replacement, this is the guy to go to. And it seems to me like y'all are that in the legal and accounting world as it relates to real estate. That if you want to be a real estate investor anywhere in the country, that y'all are that specialist that can be basically say, this is all we do all day long, every day. We're real estate investors ourselves. So whether you're looking at small multifamily, large multifamily, whether you're looking at small commercial, large commercial, whether you're looking at buy, fix, and flip, or whether you're looking at a small or large buy and hold single family strategy, or even wholesaling, because each of those strategies are going to present unique accounting issues, unique liability issues, and unique bankability issues, and then unique tax issues as well. And then to add all that, y'all are nationwide. So what works in Texas doesn't necessarily work the exact same way in Ohio, doesn't work exactly the same way in California, but y'all have a nationwide footprint.
Yeah, that's right. It's funny you say that, because One of my good friends is an attorney here in Washington State, and he was assisting a client with some property in Florida, and he transferred it into an LLC because they wanted asset protection. Then about 8 months later, they received a bill from the county assessor for a little over $2,000. And he sent it to me. He said, hey, why were they getting taxed for transferring this into an LLC?
Yeah, they have a transfer tax, right?
Friend, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a mortgage on the property. He didn't know that.
Which we don't have in Texas.
So he had to eat it.
Right.
No, you don't.
Right. And so some states do have that, but not everyone does. And unless you're doing this on a day-to-day, I mean, like if you're investing in Florida for the very first time, what you don't know can cost you potentially thousands of dollars.
Correct.
Yeah, so why would someone...
And it goes more than that. It's also about the entities themselves, is that when you set up an LLC, for instance, you know, you have to understand why am I setting up this LLC? What is it going to hold? If it's going to hold a commercial property and I'm the only member of that LLC, then you might be inclined to set it up as a disregarded entity because you don't have to file a tax return, you get asset protection, and it all flows down on your 1040. But you have to also think long term. Do you plan to sell that property in the future? Because if the answer to that is yes, then you're going to need to pay a little each year to file a tax return because that tax return is going to help you sell the property. Because when that buyer approaches you and he goes back to his lender, the first thing the underwriter is going to ask for is to see a tax return for the entity that owns the property. And if you set it up as a disregarded LLC, you can't produce it. So be prepared to carry the note for 2 years until they can refinance the property. And, of course, hopefully they don't destroy everything you built up, getting the rents up and getting the property stabilized. So understanding how it works from a real estate investor standpoint is so important, and those are just the issues we run across on a daily basis when we sit down with people and we look at their structures and we start pointing out the inconsistencies or the discrepancies on how we would set something up.
Well, one of the many issues that we teach when we're teaching people how to find deals, how to analyze deals, how to fund those deals, how to fix those deals, and then how to sell those, how to dispose of those deals, whether it's through maintaining it and buy and hold or to actually flip that asset. One of the things that we talk about is you can't be a 10 at everything. It's a full-time job just keeping up with the legal side and then also correspondingly the accounting side. So one of our things that we teach, we're adamant about is find the thing that you're a 10 at. I was engaged in a phone conversation yesterday with another investor, and he was explaining that the one thing that he feels like he's best at is acquiring properties from a seller. He's really great at negotiating, solving their problem, really building rapport, listening to their needs. But it seems like so many times that small investors, what they do is they end up doing every single job. It's like imagine if you owned a burger shop and you're the guy flipping the burgers and you're the counter person and you're the person that does the accounts payable and the accounts receivable. You do it all, which is how a lot of small businesses start. But there's only a handful of things that you can be a 10 at. And one of the things that we recommend is if you're not a 10 at something, you should definitely outsource that. And I can tell you guys are 10s at what you do in terms of reducing liability, increasing bankability, minimizing tax burden, and then balancing those three things state by state and in an overarching plan so that people can reach their goals faster.
You're right. That's why you called it the three-legged stool.
That's right. So I want to give out y'all's contact information. If you want to get a hold of Anderson Advisors, it's really simple. Their website is AndersonAdvisors.com. That's AndersonAdvisors.com. AndersonAdvisors.com. Their phone number is 1-800-706-4741. That's 1-800-706-4741. When's the next time that you're going to be in Houston and people can come out and ask you questions in person?
We have that event coming up early next year. That there'll be. I think we're going to be there in February is when we plan it for.
Okay.
That they can sign up for.
1 minute.
And we're going to be there 3 days, and we're going to be going through all of this stuff in detail. Where we'll drill it into you. So when you walk out of that event, you're going to understand exactly what you need to do.
So if you want to be able to speak the language, learn the vocabulary, learn the techniques that Anderson Advisors uses, if you want to be able to have a more intelligent conversation so that people aren't talking over your head when they're talking about tax liability and property liability and then making yourself more bankable, go to AndersonAdvisors.com. That's AndersonAdvisors.com, 1-800-706-4741. Register for the class.
All righty.
Hey, talk to you soon. Thanks for being on.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Mike's off.
thought that went well.
It did. It went really good.
I love that topic, though. I really do.
Hi, Clint Coons here, attorney and avid real estate investor.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
The greatest mistake real estate investors
What'd you say?
I see what you're doing there.
Understanding the potential liability that exists from owning real estate.
That's by design, I assume, right?
Business, legal, and tax advisors, we specialize in protecting real estate.
That you run the person's ad right after they've been on. Yeah.
Optimum protection. We provide guidance so you pay the least
I like
amount of
that.
taxes available under the law. We have 150 employees that range from lawyers to CPAs to estate planners and much more. Download our free ebook, The Invisible Investor Strategy, today at AndersonAdvisors.com or call for a free risk reduction analysis and financial blueprint at 800-706-4741. Anderson Business Advisors will help you keep more of what you earn. Call us today at 800-706-4741 and mention Right Path Real Estate.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree, single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties. Whether it's a flip rehab or a rental rehab, we manage every aspect of a rehab from start to finish with a highly efficient, standardized process.
Over the last 6 years, Fast Track has completed over 700 projects, which has helped us to create our 3 keys to success. Use a detailed scope of work so that everything gets done, train and maintain quality crews so it gets done right, and complete the work in a proper order so it gets done fast.
No more managing it yourself, no more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992. Again, that's 832-742-9992, or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Investor loans offering up to 100% financing are still available. You just have to know where to look. Look no further than Noble Mortgage. Noble Mortgage is a full-service mortgage company that's been helping investors since 2003. Noble Mortgage offers up to 100% financing to investors that covers purchase, repairs, and closing costs. In addition to private money,
yes,
Noble
Daniel,
Mortgage
I did.
offers conventional loans, FHA, and even no-income documentation loans for both residential and commercial properties. Call and ask about our 5-point guarantee, which includes free pre-qualifications within 2 business days. Call 713-680-8100 or visit noblemoney.com. That's noblemoney.com. Our team has over 50 years experience
Is it
in
30
the mortgage
minutes?
industry. Call us today,
Something like that.
713-680-8100 or visit us on the web, noblemoney.com, noblemoney.com.
NMLS 292143, 8203 Willow Place Drive, Houston, Texas, 77070.
This is Business 1110.
Call Tom at 713-785-1817 and look for us on Facebook Live at facebook.com/RightPathRealEstate.
Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. So Jason and I are going to be doing, the next event that you need to come to learn how to build wealth and increase your income. It's the Income and Wealth Education Program. Will be this Thursday. We're going to be talking about how to talk to sellers post-Harvey. So that event's going to be Thursday evening. It's going to start at 6 o'clock. It's free to register for the event. All you have to do is go to rightpathrealestate.com. That's right, R-I-G-H-T, path, PATHrealestate.com. It's going to be on Thursday, November the 30th at 6:30. It's going to be at the Houston Hilton Westchase. That's 9999 Westheimer. That's 9999 Westheimer. That's the Hilton Westchase between the Beltway and Gessner. If you're in a place in life right now where you're not happy with where you are, if you've set goals for yourself, if you're setting new goals for 2018, and increasing income is part of that pathway to where you're trying to get to. There's only really 4 ways to make money in real estate, and we teach those 4 ways. The first is you can buy, fix, and flip a house. The second one is that you can buy and hold a house. You can be a landlord. You can, and that can be either single family or multifamily. The third thing is you can wholesale a property. You can go out there, you can contract to buy a property, then that gives you equitable rights in that property, and you can sell those rights at that purchase price. Imagine you were able to, have the right to buy Apple computer stock at $50 a share. You could sell that right to buy Apple stock at $50 a share. You could sell that to somebody else, and you could make almost the difference between the actual share price and that $50 purchase price. So if you get a property under contract to buy it for $70,000 and it's worth $120,000, then somebody will, in the condition that it sits, there are other investors that would be happy to pay you $45,000, $46,000, $47,000 just for the right to buy that property at $70,000. That's called wholesaling. We teach that. The fourth thing that we teach is how to be the lender. It's not just Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America that are mortgage companies. Private people can be set up to lend money on single-family real estate, where you're just like a Chase Bank, a Wells Fargo, or a Bank of America. You've probably heard that bankers make money. It's a little bit like being the house in a casino. It's always good to be the house. In real estate, it's always great to be the banker. We teach people how to do that as well, how to leverage their IRA or their 401k to invest in single-family real estate where you're in a first lien position backed by real estate. We teach those 4 ways, and within each of those ways, we teach people how to find deals, how to analyze them, how to fix the deal, how to fund the deal, and how to dispose of the deal. So we teach all of those systems. If you want to come out and meet us, if you want to find out more about how you can add real estate to your investing portfolio, either passively or actively, come to our event on November 30th. To register for free, go to rightpathrealestate.com. That's rightpathrealestate.com. Register for the event. It's completely free of charge. We also have a webinar that you can register for. It is going to be today at 7 p.m. in the evening. It's Intro to Income and Wealth in Real Estate. It's a webinar that's going to be happening at 7 o'clock. It's going to last about 45 minutes. It'd be great if you're taking a look at real estate for the very first time. This would be a great, watch it, view it in the privacy of your own home. Go to rightpathrealestate.com, register for the event. And Jason, I'll be in the studio tomorrow. Thanks for listening, guys.
Tom, have a good one.
Thanks. You do the same.
Bye.
Bye.